away. The plaintiff stated that she was unable to tell if he was erect, but she was able to clearly see his.
Do you have any questions, sir?
No fucking nerves!
Good morning, sir. What was the last name again?
Lane.
So, Mr. Lane, you were charged with? All right, you were charged with indecent exposure. You wanted to do the PC on indecent?
Yes, Your Honor.
You're charged with indecent exposure. You are facing up to 6 months in jail and/or a $2,000 fine. We're going to do.
All right, everyone, buckle up because we are diving into one of the wildest courtroom cases you'll see this year. Right out of the gate, we have a sovereign citizen charged with indecent exposure, and things are already spiraling out of control. You'll see confusion, tension, and moments that are equal parts shocking and unbelievable. From the moment he enters the courtroom, you can feel the energy. Judges trying to maintain control, lawyers visibly frustrated, and a defendant who seems completely unhinged. Over the next few minutes, you're going to witness legal procedure collide with human chaos.
Probable cause. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can or will be used against you. You have the right to have an attorney present during any questions and interviews with the state of Texas. If you cannot afford a lawyer will be appointed to represent you, sir.
May 26, 2024, officers were dispatched to a defendant touching his private area at the Metro-owned downtown transit center located on 1900 Main Street, Harris County, Texas. The officer was advised by Metro Dispatch that the complainant called and stated that the defendant was exposing himself to her. Complainant told officers that the defendant was a black male in a blue hoodie and boarded a Metro bus, and then ultimately pointed the bus that he had boarded. Matching the description, and complainant witness confirmed that that was the same person. Complainant stated that the defendant followed her from across the street, pulled out his penis, and so.
Okay, pause for a moment. Look at how this all unfolds. The defendant is accused of indecent exposure, and you can see just from the witness statements that this isn't a minor misunderstanding. Officers describe him following the victim, exposing himself, and even making explicit gestures. Right here, you start to see the complexity of probable cause. The police have to ensure they identify the right person, while also balancing the rights of the accused. And as the transcript shows, the witness could clearly see what happened, which strengthens the case. It's a textbook example of how evidence, testimony, and timing all play crucial roles in courtroom proceedings.
Exposing it to her and looking at her. She further stated that the defendant began stroking his penis back and forth with his hands, looking at her without speaking, approximately 5 to 10 feet away. The plaintiff stated that she was unable to tell if he was erect, but she was able to clearly see his penis as he was stroking.
Your Honor, after speaking with my client, the officers approached 2 males. I have to wait on body cam to see what the other male looked like, but my client's saying that wasn't him. He just.
I mean, I don't know. I think that there's probable cause to go forward now. Mr. Lane. Mr. Lane, we will get the body cam to ensure and see if that is, in fact.
Now, here's where it gets really interesting. The defense attorney raises questions about body cam evidence and identification. Mr. Lane claims he's not the person involved, introducing doubt, but the court has to navigate this carefully. This is classic courtroom tension, the defense questioning evidence while the judge tries to ensure due process. Notice the subtleties. Every question, every clarification matters. The judge is trying to verify facts, the defense is buying time, and the prosecutors are keeping the focus on the allegations. This moment is key because it highlights how evidence, testimony, and courtroom procedure intersect. One misstep could dramatically affect the outcome.
Because we don't know. All we know is that we have someone that has identified you. I will try to have them get the butt. Do you have it now? What evidence do you have now?
This is a brand new case, Your Honor. It's the 26th, so I don't know. There's nothing in yet, so I literally just wrote this up before I came to court.
Okay, Mr. Lane, I will try to have them get the information and the body cams as quick as possible so we can verify that it is you. I would say let's try hopefully a week. The problem is that I can't give you a PR bond because you continue to take off on us. I had your evading arrest at 7503 because we can't get you here. So, okay. Do you have any questions, sir?
Things start to spiral as we move deeper into the courtroom. You can literally feel the frustration in the room. The defendant is uncooperative, the attorney is trying to manage him, and the judge is caught between patience and authority. What's fascinating here is the human element. Judges aren't just applying law, they're managing behavior, emotions, and chaos simultaneously. And you can see it. This isn't just about legal strategy, it's about self-control under pressure. Observing these interactions is a great reminder that courtroom proceedings aren't sterile, they're dynamic, and they reveal both character and competence under scrutiny.
Hey, hit the button, please.
Yes. Now she's
Not the best time to be.
I don't know if it was necessarily him.
All right, same thing happened down.
Check out this segment. This is where the courtroom drama peaks. The defendant essentially self-sabotages, slamming his head on the table and acting completely out of control. Here's the kicker. Even though the evidence already supports the charge, his own behavior reinforces it. And props to the attorney, she navigates this like a pro, backing away just enough to avoid escalation. You can see the mental gymnastics lawyers have to perform, balancing client advocacy with courtroom decorum. Moments like these reveal the unpredictability of human behavior and why courtroom experience is invaluable.
That was
Hey, Ms. Hayes, can we have him evaluated, please?
On his previous case, Your Honor, his first case in your court, he was already set for a mental health evaluation, but he absconded. He's homeless.
The look that he was giving us, did you see me eyeing you to?
Yes, I moved over. Yes.
Why you see where I can't?
Yeah.
He's pretty coherent when I'm speaking with him, but I've seen the episode coming about. So he's going to be in custody. Hopefully we can schedule the evaluation. I'll speak to the CLO and go from there.
For sure.
Thank you.
Connor.
Next up, we see Judge Boy taking control like a pro. She shuts down chatter, enforces procedure, and makes it crystal clear that courtroom decorum is non-negotiable. This is a textbook demonstration of authority, lawyers rushing to talk to clients. Not on her watch. What's interesting here is the contrast, the chaos of the docket versus the judge's calm command. Observers often underestimate how much patience it takes to run a courtroom efficiently. And yes, she snaps, but in context, it's completely justified. I imagine trying to maintain order while everyone treats your courtroom like a free-for-all. It would test anyone's limits.
If you are in the box, do not talk to your client while we're on the record. How do you know we're on the record? Because I call the style of the case. I keep saying that. And what I keep saying is, I don't understand when we're not on the record, everybody just sits there and don't talk to anybody. And the minute we get on the record, that's when everybody wants to have a conversation. I have patience in my pocket. but slowly but surely, that patience is going to wear out. Everyone who's on the trial docket, if you are on the trial docket, you need to have the court coordinator or the clerk pull your file so I can let you know when you can be back here for trial, because we're not going to do this thing where everybody is rushing up here at 12 o'clock when we're actually taking our lunch at 12, because the prosecutors need a break at 12. The staff needs a break at 12. The court reporter who's been taking down everything that everyone's been saying needs their break. The probation officer needs their break. And do not approach the coordinator or the clerk when we're on the record. Again, how do you know we're on the record? Because I call the style of the case. Now, I hope everybody understands, and we're not even on the record. The end.
As we close this case, the takeaway is clear. Mr. Lane's behavior, combined with witness statements and procedural verification, makes this a strong case for indecent exposure. But beyond the legalities, this is a lesson in human behavior under pressure. Judges, attorneys, and defendants all bring personalities into the courtroom, and when chaos meets procedure, the drama is palpable. This is why observing court cases is so compelling. You get both legal insights and a front row seat to human unpredictability. And yes, acting like this in real life won't just give you a headache, it could land you in jail or lead to contempt charges. All right, everyone, let's summarize. Judge Boy maintained strict control. The defense attorney managed a challenging client with skill, and the defendant's actions essentially reinforced the charges against him. From start to finish, this case showcases courtroom dynamics, human psychology, and the importance of following procedure. If you found this courtroom showdown as shocking as we did, hit that like button, share your thoughts in the comments, and don't forget to subscribe for more jaw-dropping breakdowns